An easy to make, powerful antioxidant and cancer fighting remedy. Coming up in this video. This video suggestion comes from one of you guys, one of my subscribers who posted this specific antioxidant cancer fighting remedy. It actually comes from, the credit to a person is called Maggie McGee, How I Beat Stage 4 Cancer. So we're gonna dive right into it. I'm gonna make up this remedy. I'm gonna try it on myself. I'm gonna try it on Pippi. I'm gonna try it on Tula. And I see it as a really promising, kind of easy to make at home, potential thing that you can start adding in to your dog's diet and even yourselves. First, what we need are 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. What we're gonna do is heat that up slowly in a pot on the stove. We're not gonna boil it, we're not gonna burn it. There it is. The slowly melting 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Kind of looks like melting ice, doesn't it? Next, we're putting in 3 tablespoons of the 95% curcumin. I have it here in the capsule formation, so I gotta break open these capsules. I'm just gonna see how many capsules each or per tablespoon. Maybe I'll break open the capsules. Obviously it'd be easier if you can get yourself a whole, like an unopened curcumin dose. But this is kind of the next best thing, and I have curcumin all around the house. Unfortunately not unopened. So let's just see how many capsules make about a tablespoon. This is finally capsule number 30. Holy cow, that's a dang lot of curcumin, but okay. Finally, I got all that curcumin in. There we are. Like, that's one dang orangey coconut oily concoction. That's like that's 30 capsules, about 3 tablespoons of the 95% curcumin. Next comes our ground black pepper. We're actually using a small amount, a half of the teaspoon. The biggest benefit of the black pepper is going to allow for so much better absorption of that 95% curcumin. Pepper coming up. Let's add some pepper. Would you like some pepper with your seafood or your pasta? No. We're taking 1/2 a teaspoon of ground black pepper to our cancer fighting supplement. And we know it's so much better to help absorb that 95% curcumin. Okay, so let's get 1/2 teaspoon. As you can see, 1/2 teaspoon in the spoon, the other half outside. Fortunately, lots of pepper in the house. Aha, there it is. 1/2 teaspoon. And if the dogs don't eat this tonight, it's gonna make its way into our supper. Oh, this is so good for us. I envision a curry tonight. Last but not least, we're using 4 teaspoons of the Boswellia. So the big thing with the Boswellia is you want to make sure you're not adding it to anything warm, because it can become denatured, lose its effectiveness if it's heated. So we've let this concoction here cool down. So it's warm to the touch now. I'm not gonna stick my finger in it, but I can touch the outside of the pot. So it's warmish now, definitely cooled down. So this would be a great time after adding everything else in, you're waiting to the end, it's cooled down, to add in this Boswellia. So we're going for 4 teaspoons of the Boswellia. It's also in capsules, but these are much bigger capsules. And so I know I'm not gonna need near as much. Capsule 12. So here's our coconut oil, our curcumin, our Boswellia, our black pepper. I'm mixing it up, and as you can see, it really forms, maybe hopefully you can see there. Hopefully it's not too loud with metal on metal, but it's really forming into almost kind of this liquid paste. Like, it's very already thick-ish. So the other specific directions then are to store this, but store it within glass, not putting it into, just a small glass jar. And kind of an average dog dose, about a half a teaspoon twice a day. I think you guys can see it there. That's what it's ending up with. So it's, you know, if there's anything, I might add a little bit more coconut oil just to make it slightly more oily, just to extend it a little bit more. But this is the recipe. This is the recipe that worked for Maggie, so this is the one that we're mixing up. And let's see if we can get all of this stuff mixed up into the jar that you guys are able to see with. And as you're looking, the directions are half a teaspoon twice a day to sort of the average size dog. Big dog, maybe a little bit more. Small dog, maybe half that amount. Okay, I'm going to scoop that all in and try that on the Pipster. Okay, so here is our orange coconut oil concoction. Already while we've been in the house, it's a little bit cool. It's starting to thicken up. So I'm just going to mix it up. And it's something that I would suggest leaving at room temperature, because if you leave it in the fridge, it's gonna completely harden up. So if you can leave it at room temperature, ideal, then it can stay at a liquid formation. We are mixing up our concoction. Pepe's excited. Our handy dandy half a teaspoon. Okay, Pepe, I'm just gonna put it straight in. Tell me what you think. Show the people of YouTube, will you eat it? Ah. Oh, well, you're not you're eating it. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's a first or not, Pipster. Here, good girl. Yes, make me look good, it's YouTube. Oh, you're eating it. Good girl. Which makes me think it's probably better if it's mixed in with something. And it's not meant to be just fed solely. It's meant to be sort of mixed into her food. Over there. Okay. But what will the little Tula Meister think about it? Tula, here's your concoction. I've mixed it up. But no, Pippi will eat it. Will you eat it? Oh, good girl. Even Tula eats it. Good girl. This is a super, super antioxidant. And it's got a bunch of different reasons why it would also be anti-cancer. Okay, Pipster. Not now. Oh, actually, Tula seems to like it better than Pippi. Who knew? There you go. Good girl, little Tula. Oh, you're not so keen on that bit of pepper, but you seem to like the curcumin. You seem to like the coconut. You're okay with the Boswellia. Also be a great thing for an arthritic dog. Okay. So there is the antioxidant, anti-cancer supplement as suggested by one of you guys, one of the subscribers. And the credit comes from Maggie McGee, How I Beat Stage 4 Cancer. Hope you guys found this video helpful. I'm glad to see the pupsters here consume the concoction after all of that. And I once again love to hear your feedback. So keep your comments coming and more of those suggestions. Super appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks so much for watching this edition on Veterinary Secrets. If you had to do so, click there to subscribe, and then when you click the link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book.